boys and girls, Big Brother fans across the world. Once again, it's time for the BB19 Robcast. Coming at you live, uncut and unrated from Spreaker Podcast and Robcast Radio. So here's Zombie and little Big Brother fans, and here we go. All right. Big Brother fans, what do you say? I can tell you that I've had Wi-Fi issues. So I have not been on the live feeds. Okay, so the episode number 6 that I recently uploaded was going over Wednesday night show. The episode we're talking about right now, we're going to talk about last night's show, Thursday night show. It is Friday. It's Friday the 30th, and oh yeah. And after we talk a little bit about Thursday night show, we're going to talk just a little spoiler action. So what's happening? Big Brother. Okay, so Big Brother's kicked off. Big Brother's rocking and rolling, and we have some friendship going. The first head of household competition was held. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for tuning in. I just want to let you know that I surely appreciate it. Hit me up. Oh, yeah. RadioRobcast@gmail.com is how you can correspond with us. So to get this out of the way, you can follow us on Twitter. Robert Cole at Radio Robcast on Twitter. Definitely download the Spreaker Podcast app. Best podcasting network on the planet Earth. And follow us there also. Okay, rock and roll. So, the first head of household competition was held. And we got to see Nicole. Got to hangs in the balance. The first HOH competition. Oh, so we got to see Nicole. And like I was saying, I had some have some Wi-Fi issues, and so I re-upped, got some reboosted Wi-Fi, and went and took care of some other business so that I can get on to the live feeds. Would encourage you to go to cbs.com and get you some live feeds going too. So we'll get on there, and that way we can talk about the shows, and we can talk about spoilers and what's going on ahead of time, ahead of the game. So if you do just watch on CBS, then sometimes, definitely once the show starts going and we start watching some live feeds, we will be ahead of the game by at least a few days. Okay, so we got to see Nicole host Nicole hosted the first head of household, hangs in the balance, in the Garden of Temptation. In the Garden of Temptation, you get a golden apple, you're safe for the week. If you get the golden apple, however, your teammates are eliminated from the competition, and they're no chance at the HOH. So what they did is they're teams of 4 with 2 men and 2 women. And you got to remember that Kevin's got to throw the competition because it was a stipulation on him taking the $25,000. Oh goodness! So guess what? Josh takes the golden apple. Gold team's eliminated, and when it comes down to at the end of the day, well, we got Josh calling out Megan. Then we get round 2 is basically it's Cody versus Paul, and see, that's when I'm watching only on regular television. I don't have a DVR or a way to record it, so I was just watching on regular television. So what I'll have to do is go back and check out this episode on CBS.com, and we'll talk a little bit about like what happened, because I barely got to see Nicole, and I barely got to see what was going on with the competitions. I was writing down who was in the blue team, pink team, orange team. See, blue team, pink team, orange team. No, there's another team. And no, they got down to round 2, and guess what? Cody wins. Oh, and then we get into the Josh versus Megan. And I'm like, go Paul. Paul puts on Whistle Nuts' chaps and his hat and starts riding Whistle Nut all around the house. And, even though they had a gentleman's agreement, man, it seems like Cody just hates Paul. He says something about taking out the threat. And I'm thinking, be very careful, man. Because you know what? If you want to make an enemy like Paul so early in the game, he's going to find you out. And I guarantee you he just has a way of making friends in there. So, I don't know. I'm hoping he's not going to get backdoored, and I'm hoping that if he does, that they do the whammy sham bam and the other person goes out. So be very careful. But we got an alliance between Matt, Mark, and Cody. And I'm just thinking, use your charm, Paul. Because think about it, Matt, Mark, and Cody, that's a pretty strong alliance right there, guys. So here we have it, Cody's HOH. And before he says anything, and I have a note that says, you better backdoor Paul. And if you're going to take him out, you're going to have to backdoor him. Oh, and then I have, if you plan to get friendship out, you better backdoor him. And then I wrote, fuck. Because then Cody mentions backdooring Paul. To Mark. Mark likes Paul, man. And he's thinking, Paul gave him a bracelet. And so now it's a test of will, motherfucker. May the best man win. And we get to the nomination. So, man, I like the fact that I like the fact that Mark tried to cut for Paul a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because Paul did give him a bracelet. And I don't think really Cody's giving him a fair shake out of the gate. So we'll just see what happens with that. We got nominated Jillian and Megan. Oh, fuck. You know what that means? That definitely the back door could be happening. And Megan, I'm not going to say it, what I have written down, because it's not nice. Turn on the charm. We got the POV coming up. We got the live eviction coming up. Oh, and I guessed, it said, I got a message, so spoiler alerts, guys, I got a thing across my phone that said, after last night's episode, that said, anyway, I went to the website and read it, and it says Megan Louder, well, it said, okay, it didn't say any, it said one of the Big Brother house guests is out already, gone. So I thought, what the fuck's up with that? So spoilers, Megan fucking self-evicted herself. And I guess there was some kind of a big blow up in the house, and I'll have more on that tomorrow. I'll do a spoiler episode, a straight, like what's going on the live feeds in this house and all that kind of stuff. But so apparently, Megan Louder went Thursday morning, goes into the diary room yesterday morning and stayed in there for 3 hours and didn't come out. So she left the house. So she's gone, and I think they put, I don't know. I'm not sure who they put up on the block instead of her. However, I'm pretty sure it's not Paul. I think it might be Alex, but I'm not sure. Possibly it could be Alex. So possibly it's Jillian and Alex on the block now. Not sure, definitely Jillian's still on the block. So yeah, I guess Megan just didn't have the skills to pay the bills, and she opted out of the house. So rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is a short episode, but I would encourage you to stay tuned for talking cash shit all summer long. Thank you for tuning in to Robcast Radio. Download the Spreaker Podcast app. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. All that other stuff, guys. Y'all have a badass evening. Even better tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have way more to talk about. Believe that. We can go for 3 hours if we want to. So, RadioRobcast@gmail.com. RadioRobcast@gmail.com. That's where your views and your opinions can be expressed.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and little Big Brother fans all across the planet Earth. Thank you once again for tuning in to Big Brother 19 Robcast. Lucky number 7 is in the books. And I am just a squirrel. It's your world. Peace.
What? Good shit.